Hi Aces, welcome back to our Vegas Aces YouTube channel. My name is Angela Marie and I'm passing the reins to Heather Ferris, who's prepared to dive into today's discussion about how to increase your earnings with outstanding customer service techniques. Get ready to unlock the secrets of exceptional customer service that turn players into loyal guests and Tokes into serious cash. In this video, you'll discover practical steps to create a welcoming, attentive atmosphere at your table, ensuring players not only enjoy their experience, but also keep coming back for more. But before we get started, I just want to remind you to like, subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you'll always be notified of our latest videos and live streams. If you're brand new to this channel, Vegas Aces helps people learn how to play casino table games. As a way to give back to our community, we teach people how to deal at no cost. Visit our free online dealing trade school at vegas-aces.com for more information. Vegas Aces has evolved into a marketing business that helps casino game inventors bring their idea to fruition, developing their game and helping inventors place their new game on the casino floor. Now, on with the show.
The first step was goal-oriented focus, where we learned that our goal is to increase Tokes by using customer service techniques. The next 7 steps are going to focus on these techniques, starting with step number 2, which is attentiveness. Attentiveness means to be thoughtful of others, to give attention to others, to be polite, courteous, and considerate. The opposite of attentiveness is indifferent or unconcerned. Remember, we're not just in the casino business, we're in the people business as well. We get paid to cater to people and to make them feel comfortable enough that they want to return. Peter DeMoss Jr. once said, "It is not even whether or not the player's desired service can be fulfilled that is most important. What really counts is the attitude with which the guest is treated." Which means that it shouldn't matter if the player won or lost. What matters is how the dealer interacted with them. If you want to display good customer service when interacting with the customers, then be polite and respectful. Provide a friendly and positive atmosphere. If the guest is talking, then don't interrupt them. Actually listen to what they're saying. The ability to really listen to the customer is crucial for providing great customer service. If you feel that you have nothing to talk about, well, then ask some questions and see if you have anything in common. And by all means, if the player wants attention, then give them attention. Just remember to deal the cards and take their money in the process. Now, casinos have begun to realize that competing solely on marketing strategies and giveaway programs are becoming increasingly difficult. Casinos need to go back to using tactics that are guaranteed to be successful, such as establishing a return customer base. Repeat business is what keeps the money flowing, and the ability to make the guests feel comfortable and eager to return is our #1 winning strategy. The only way we can achieve this objective is if every employee in this organization changes their attitude to one where the customer is supremely important and treating them in a way that makes them feel as welcomed and as comfortable as possible. If the customer enjoys hanging out with their friends at the casino, then they're less likely to visit any of the other nearby competition. Employees need to create an environment in which each decision and action that they make is designed to make the customer's experience better. You know, we all call casinos houses and our coworkers family, so it makes sense that we call our customers guests. And just as you would if you invited a guest into your home, you would treat that guest with the utmost respect, kindness, and courtesy. Now, it's not as hard as you might think. A simple smile, eye contact, saying hello, or giving them a sincere compliment are the kinds of things that it takes to treat the guests with dignity. It's also good to learn their name, although you know how picky some of our guests can be. Some people might request that you speak to them in a formal tone by calling them Mr. or Mrs. and then their last name. Others will be happy if you use their first name. To each their own, whatever makes our guests happy. Use the guest names when you can, and slowly you'll build a rapport with them. One of the many aspects of customer service is anticipating the guest's needs. So if the player pulled out a cigarette, then the dealer would hand them an ashtray. If the player is tipping the cocktail waitress or placing side bets, then keep an eye on their checks and make sure they have a steady supply of dollars. This means that when they win, instead of giving them 2 red checks, you would give them 1 red check and 5 $1 checks. This is especially important on craps. Always read the rail. Plus, it's a great technique for getting your game pace up. If the players are constantly asking you for change, this drags down your numbers and gets you fewer hands per hour. But if you're making change when you're paying people's bets, you don't have to stop the game, and that increases your hands per hour. Whenever the cocktail waitress comes by, make sure to announce that she's taking orders, so that way she doesn't skip any of the guests. If you're unsure about something, then refer to the golden rule and treat the guests as you would want to be treated. When the player arrives at your table, ask them for their player's card, so that way they could start being rated immediately. Make sure you pay attention to their average play, so that way you could correctly inform the floorman when he asks you for this information. Tracking your player's average play is good for game security as well, because if you notice that your player is betting $35 at the beginning of the hand, and then by the time you go to pay him, it's now $40, you know he's been past posting, and you should inform your floor immediately. When trying to decide how to anticipate your customer's needs, remember to pay attention to their body language, their habits, the terms they use to describe their problem, and think about anything else you could do to help them. The inches we need are everywhere around us. If we care when our competitors don't, then that's one of the 1,000 little things that we could do that would make it more likely for our guests to return, which means more tokes for you. Let the player know you care, but remember, don't go overboard. If the player tells you he wants all of your black chips, don't be so willing to accommodate the guest that you immediately give him all of your black chips out of your rack. Unless, of course, it's a robbery and he's holding a gun, then by all means, give him your black chips and your green chips and maybe your red chips too.
That does it for today's show. If you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe. Do you want to see our content 5 days early? Subscribe to us on Patreon, where we give our patrons exclusive early access and coach new dealers on how to get into the industry. The folks on the screen right now are our Patreon producers. Every single name is a person in the world who supports this channel so we can keep going. And we're so grateful to them that they've allowed us to go on this really remarkable journey. Thanks everybody for being a part of this. Also, our business helps casino game inventors with developing their game, bringing their idea to fruition and onto the casino floor. If you have a casino game you want to develop, email us. You can find a link to our email in the description below. Just a quick reminder, Vegas Aces is supported by viewers like you. Click that hype button to help us get our content out there and grow as a channel. The hype button is only available in some countries, so if you don't see it, it might not be available in your area. Or you can donate. Donations make it possible for all these videos to be brought to you for free. If you think this video is worth more than $0, then please donate the amount you feel it's worth by clicking the link in the description below. If you can't afford to financially support us, then help us update our World Toke Board. This shows the toke numbers for casino dealers around the world, but we can't update these numbers if people don't contribute. You can anonymously send your toke numbers via our toke line or by emailing heather@vegas-aces.com. Thank you for watching. Please join us for our next video. We have a new video every Thursday. And if you're looking for even more content, check out our other videos here on the screen. We also offer interview transcripts, flashcards, dealer instruction manuals, the world's first toke board, and so much more, all on our website, vegas-aces.com. You can find all these links in the description below. Until the next time, stay lucky, Aces.